Originally, I was gonna finish this business and then uninstall 11, but I don't know now. I still might.
Conquer. Story. Towers of Time.
No time crystals. Yippee. Let me check who.
Towers. Classic crypt. Local. On character. Collect characters.
No, Sonya was one of them. How did? How were you able to tell again? I thought it told you how many like Jinsei you had, and then how many you like still, how many there were. I mean, I ain't got my glasses on, so it probably does, and I just can't see it. But I see down here it says 8. But out of what? Sorry. No, I don't really. Yeah, I mean, I could do. That was the plan to do some of like these fights, but since I don't like, I wonder. Because technically, it really don't matter. Because like, let me show you. The main reason I was going to do it is because I wanted like all my like custom AI slots to have Jinseis. But the only reason I would really want that is so they could do towers for me. But the only reason I would want them to do towers for me is to unlock Jinsei. You see, it's a cycle, and the game is old, and it's like why? And then they work fine as is. So it's not like I really need to unlock all everybody's Jinseis and stuff. like every single one, but like I could have sworn like it told you the amount. Like, hold on, I know I. Okay, it said 18. Okay, that's why. Okay. For a second there, I was gonna be pissed. I was like, no way. But yeah, man, as you can see, yeah, I gave her a new pistol for whatever reason. Don't remember why. Well, oh yeah, because I wanted every custom one to have like a different set instead of repeats. I mean, there's already repeats in my Cassie ones, as you can see, like the shades, uh, more non-shades if you want. But yeah, that was gonna be the plan because I sure as hell wasn't gonna do crypt and look up all the stuff in the crypt and have to like. But since that's the case, um, really we can switch over to Injustice too. I know that there's stuff I need to do there. Um, maybe I'll be able to like just do this off screen. Maybe that would be for the best anyway. Cause like I would just get furious. Like I get furious when I'm doing those the tower. You know the last tower challenge is the third of them that gives you the most Jinsei and most rewards. I get like pissed because like I'm using all these health items and stuff and I'm trying and I'm just getting my ass beat because I'm not an actual good player. So yeah. Or we do Xenoverse 2. It's been so long. You know, Injustice 2 or Xenoverse 2. Christ. I'll save Xenoverse 2 for like next Xbox stream. But I had heard like, well, not heard, not just heard, but there's so much that has been added into Xenoverse 2 since like the last time I played, which I pretty much say every time, every time I bring it up because like there's always something new in Xenoverse 2. Ad, no ad. Yep. Okay. Um, Everything I do in this game is to unlock the legendary multiverse, of which I don't even know if you can use AI during. I, I would, you know what? As much as I would hope that like that would be a thing, like I would understand if it wasn't available because you go through all this to unlock it. For it to just be beatable by an AI would just like undercut like everything you work towards. And in order for you to unlock all this stuff, you would have to like play pretty often, pretty religiously, and get everything down just right, you know. So it would like doubt your skill if you know like AI was about like something you could use in the legendary multiverse. But I don't know. Um, let's see. Air power slam. I gotta remember that. I always say I gotta remember that, but then I forget the combo for that into air power slam, and I always have to look it up. Let's go. Still haven't done the story. I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't touched that story at all. You piece of shit. Seriously, you see this right? It always wants so much gold. For what? What does the game do with your gold? It goes nowhere for the game. Just to take it from you. It's like that's a lot. Christ. Okay, so it's what? Yeah, it's locked on the Black Canary. I should have realized that, but for right now, what? What is that? What? So I've already done this. I mean, I know they recycle kind of like Towers of Time do, but like, either way, I'm mainly doing it for the gold so I can unlock that other multiverse, whatever, and then get the epic gear there. But like, yeah, no. Also, I need to unlock the rare gear for Supergirl to sacrifice for her ultimate legendary multiverse. So yeah. Probably should have did this one on my own and then did the epic one with the computer, but
Easy to be cynical, isn't it? It's a cruel world, sister. Being cruel yourself won't change that.
I don't believe this, but like the other night I did have a dream. I was with Ashley Burch, which was wild to me. You know, I usually have nightmares, but I got one where I was with Ashley Burch. That was pretty good. Never gonna happen in real life, but you know, that's another thing. Like maybe I'm just being like stupid because I wasn't into Hey Ass What You're Playing when I was younger. I got into it like really a few years ago, really. Um, and she was already like a teenager, not just she was like in her 20s. Um, just started voice acting and all that, and maybe she was this because like I'm old now. I'm like 24. So it's like, of course, if she was 20 and, you know, you're 24, of course she's like, but like she don't look old. But the guy she's with, he looks old. He looks like he's like in his like 60s, 50, around that area. And it's like, it's because I thought she dyed her hair gray, or maybe her hair it really is gray, and the black when it's black, that's when it's dyed. It's like point is like she might just be like older than I think be thinking because everybody else really is older than I be thinking because I'm not young anymore.
This girl kicked your butt. Now don't you feel silly?
I mean, I understand why you want to like spam that, but at the same time, it's like it's so annoying to see. You know, I mean, it has high reward, and leading to a combo or does a lot of damage. But it's like you do it every time, like every time, every match, all throughout the match, the rounds. You know, I thought I raised you better than that CPU, but I guess not. There's only so much a single father can do for their child.
You don't have to fight that.
I need to know what you can do.
Isn't there a better way to find out?
Okay, what was that alluding to? Like, I don't know. I just take everything Laura Bailey and Ashley Burch say sexually, like all the time. But they openly do innuendos and stuff, like on whatever that show called Critical Drinker, right? Or whatever it is that they do Dungeons and Dragons and all that roleplay stuff on that I don't watch. Um, I think I had it right, Critical Drinker or something like that.
Better, but not good enough.
As if.
I'm surprised Good Mythical Morning is still a thing. Like, I remember when they used to like force us to watch those. Well, really, it wasn't like they didn't do anything educational, did they? Because they weren't like MythBusters or anything, or at least back then. Like they just did like tests or stuff. I think we just watched it like occasionally as like our quote unquote reward, even though obviously us kids didn't really care about those guys. But so really it was more for the teacher to watch. She could watch something she wanted to watch really during her teaching period. Um, that's just how it be. Um,
You'll be tried for mass murder.
The doesn't work like that here, kiddo.
Yes, it will.
Begin.
Why? Like, uh, Lord Bailey, man. I think I was saying this last stream. Farrah, she got delayed. She's not coming out till like July 25th or 6th, which will be the same time Takeda is released. You can tell by my tone that, I'm disappointed yet don't care about Takeda. Yeah, I should probably play the story mode of Injustice 2, man. I really probably. I wonder, is AI on in story mode? Can you turn it on? Doubt it.
Supergirl wins.
If you could just give me rare Supergirl gear only, I'd really appreciate that. That's another thing, like the grindiness of all of this. Imagine like games where, like, you could just, yeah, you may have to like do a few conditions, get win a few fights to get something, but you're gonna get what you want. Then it wouldn't feel like everything's like a draw.
Now the student becomes the master. Don't get ahead of yourself, Kara. You can't hold me back.
Begin.
I always thought that was strange. Like, Wonder Woman pretty much has the same powers as like Superman. Like, pretty much. It's like, why not just make a Superwoman? A Supergirl doesn't count because that's the point of her. Like, she's supposed to be his younger cousin or a younger version of him. That's a girl. That is to um, relate to the younger audience in a way, and because otherwise, why wouldn't they have just made her an adult and named her Superwoman? I think they tried that, or do still try that with Power Girl, but nobody cares about Power Girl being older than Supergirl. Like, she's not even called Power Woman; she's called Power Girl, and she's supposed to be older. So it's like the only thing that makes Power Girl popular, and everybody knows, it's her like boobs showing. That's what everybody loves her for. That's how I found her. Really,
Supergirl wins.
not really, because I saw her in Justice League Unlimited. I thought she was hotter than like regular Supergirl. I was like, damn. But I don't know if there'll ever be like a Superwoman. I mean, we got a Superboy.
Why are you so angry with Cal? How could you not know? I spent the last 30 years in cryo sleep.
Begin.
I remember they used to like say, I mean, it's probably true, like factually true, that lightning only strikes in the same place once. Like, it only strikes once in the same place. No. It only strikes in that one place, that one time, supposedly. So, if you're out during like a lightning storm, just stand still after you've already been struck. Don't try to run away and panic. Just stay there, because the chances of it hitting you again are slim. Now, if you start running away and zigzagging, you're probably going to get hit constantly the whole way. So,
Last call, sister. That's supposed to be clever?
as useful as her power seems to be, wouldn't it not work on deaf people?
Supergirl wins.
And how does it not make her deaf? You know, like she doesn't like wear earbuds or anything, does she? Like I didn't notice her wearing any, and it's like
Think you're faster than Cal?
I know I am.
No way you're faster than me.
Begin.
sheesh. I mean, these are more tamed intros, I suppose. I guess because it's DC Comics, but like, but. What was I saying? I always forget what I was saying. But like,
This girl kicked your butt.
I really wonder what's the context to like this background. It's probably like Joker related, obviously. Like he did this or something. But I thought the Joker, didn't he get like, yeah, but he was still in the last game, wasn't he? For Injustice. He got his like chest punched through and died, which caused everything.
Supergirl wins.
But he was like, what the? Almost. I'm trying not to cuss. You give me comment one more time. You give me comment one more time. God, I just hate that about games. Like nowadays, like they really make you work for it, and then they try to take all your like whatever you earned. Like, oh, go back to working. You know, like a real job.
Begin.
I come here to get away from that. You know, Christ, what a bloodsucker.
You need to work out more. Now don't you feel silly? Not even tired.
Damn. You think you'd have more like what's the word, resistance to that as Black Adam, but no. That was a factor in this game, like resistance and elements, all that. Guess not too much in the multiverse or whatever. I don't even remember how much I needed, to be honest with you. That's the one I just did. So I guess let's do this one. I'll be honest with you, I really don't feel like doing it myself for a reason. Like I'm sick, like sick. But you know what? I'll try. No, wait, this is the longest one. I'll do it on the next one. Fuck that. What was I thinking? Trying to do it on Nah, I can't even see her. All the way at the bottom of the phone.
Supergirl.
But keep telling you, I can't see. I'm sitting right in front of the TV, still can't see.
Don't ask me to go easy on you.
I don't think you can handle me.
You're in for a doozy.
Begin.
That's cheating, man. Why you can use your robot vacuum. Were those even a thing like when this game came out? Now you charge right into that like a damn fool. What is wrong with you? Well, you know what? He used to be a football player, didn't he? So yeah, that makes sense.
How about you feel silly?
Now you were gonna do that again for what reason? I don't know.
Supergirl wins.
I never saw the show Supergirl. I don't remember. I mean, it was a CW, so of course I doubt it was actually good. Even if it had like good moments, I doubt like overall as a whole it was good. I heard Smallville was good, but it takes a while for it to build up.
Begin.
But at the same time, it's like I told you guys about that person. I forgot. Hold on. I can't remember what character she was, but she was a part of the main cast, and it turned out like she was a part of like a cult, like the sex cult, um, like murdering cults, all of that like in one. Like it was like to me that was out of nowhere. Like I wasn't expecting to wake up to that morning to see that like be in the headlines, and like I hear no one talking about it really. I don't remember what happened with her. Like that's kind of odd. Like
Got this.
I'm gonna prove you wrong.
why the fuck are you so loud in my ear, Tom? Fuck. But yeah, she was in a cult. You can look it up for yourself because I can't remember the details. Um, I'd have like both like Tia and Tamara. I was hoping Tamara was gonna get a divorce and leave her husband, but I knew that shit was too. That's too good to be true. Like she would never. Cause like you know,
I'm not even tired.
if only it was Tamara who like got a divorce and became a baddie. Like that's the one I want. And it's like, of course, it's Tia. And you're like, what's the difference between for all their lives? I'm gonna tell you right now. For all their lives, you could always tell which was which. Even back in like even before the sister days, and I'll tell you how.
Begin.
Tia has always been like the slightly skinnier one. You know, when she got into makeup, she always had like eyeliner, like dark eyeliner, always. Um, I can't remember if she had the beauty mark too, but I think Tamara's was more prominent. If they both had it, then Tamara's is way more prominent somehow. But Tamara always was like a little bit like thicker, like you could say, and she was more light skinned. It looked like. Um, Tia was always look kind of like more darker skin. Um, and that reflected in like the men they got with. Tia got with a black guy. Tamara got with a white guy. You know. But I remember I was like during when I was in high school, I was watching their show. You know, Tia and Tamara, and I don't know why I was interested in a lot of like stuff that like doesn't make sense for a guy that age to be interested in. Like, I was watching Ellen, not just her like TV show, but her old Ellen show. rewatching seasons of that, Dan versus, and it was like I don't know how Dan versus like showed on like the hub, not that hub, the hub of all places. Y'all remember the hub? Not that hub. The hub that was I forgot what it got renamed to, and then it just disappeared as a whole. But it used to be like the main channel. My Little Pony would come on. That's what it was mainly known for. Um, I don't, and it was a children's like completely like for kids, and it's like, how did they show Dan versus on this channel and get away with it?
Begin.
Like it makes no sense because Dan was like aggressively violent. He was always like he had to go to like anger management because he wanted to burn stuff up like so bad. Like he was an arsonist. Like he vandalized property, stole a lot of stuff. Like he was just wild. Like you couldn't trust him with anything. But I still liked the show. But I forgot how I led into that, but
Smarter, not harder.
I still think I remember when Teen Titans Go originally got announced. Like everybody, because like before that, like they had those online games on the website. They had like made a new one. I think Teen Titans Go themed. It was either called Teen Titans Go something, or it was just Teen Titans. But it had like I think it had the designs of the characters from Teen Titans Go. Point is like when we originally got, or when I originally got like the teaser, saw it. I thought, okay, they're just doing this for the commercial, right? It's gonna be like a different animation style when we actually get it. No, day comes, the premiere starts, and I remember sitting there thinking like, oh. And then the episode was what? It was about Beast Boy getting a job so he could have enough money to buy Cyborg a birthday present. But Cyborg was being a dick about it because he didn't want him to. He wanted him to come to his party instead of working. Um, that sounds like it has nothing to do with Teen Titans because it doesn't. Um, I mean, they've been on for years now, so they're doing something. They're doing something right that I'm not. They're all getting paid and still popular.
You look like a hero.
Sorry to disappoint you.
I'm way more of a sun and fun girl.
Begin.
And it's like, I don't want to be like the, because like, well, it's not to say that I am a hater, because like once I realized it wasn't what I wanted or it was never gonna be what I wanted, I just stopped like watching and supporting it. But my point is, what I'm getting at is that they the actors, not just the actors but the writers and stuff, like they're really aggressive towards like the old fans who wanted regular Teen Titans from like back in the day. And it's like, of course, it's what we wanted. That's why, your first episode was like so popular, because everybody was waiting to see that again, see how that would end. And the voice actor for Cyborg, he did a panel like years ago explaining it. How the moral of like that last episode was about, what was it? I think it was just about like growing up, growing apart from the people that you grew up with, and moving on to better things and experiencing new experiences and stuff like that. And how to him, Teen Titans Go was them reminiscing about that and just making fun and doing stuff. But they like for so long, like I think they still do it. They still make jokes about like the fans of the original. And it's like, that's pretty hateful, you know? That you would like still hold on to this. Like, it's not even a factor of like, we're not as popular because of you fans. They are. They're still popular. They come on Cartoon Network like super often. Like that's the main show they got, don't they? Like still after all this time. And it's like I remember like Terry Strong had posted like something saying like, "Oh, all you old OG fans, y'all gonna be happy when this releases." It was for the Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go crossover, quote unquote. It was terrible. It was terrible. Felt nothing like, because I mean,
I doubt it.
can't even say like, well, at least they got the old cast back. This is the old cast. The new cast is the old cast. So you knew they were gonna reprise their role. And it was not that good to me. And thank God, like I recorded it like on my TV instead of like taking the time to watch um it live whenever it like premiered. I would probably been pissed. I had to sit through all of that, and that's the ending, and that's like just all of that, just in general, like just bad.
Supergirl wins.
But the movie, the Teen Titans Go movie, was okay to me. It wasn't that bad. It was good for a Teen Titans Go movie, not necessarily good for a Teen Titans movie. Um, I can't remember how it ended.
The King of Atlantis.
Begin.
I think the twist was that the woman that told Robin to go pursue like a movie career or whatever was Slade, or it was vice versa, something like that. But yeah, I mean, I think I paused there because I couldn't believe she just said that stupid shit like a child. Well, you know, it's hard because like she is a child, but she's not a child. I mean, even through like our normal human like she's technically not a child because she grew up to be 16 on Krypton. I don't even know how their like years and times and all that work. I don't know. And then she was frozen for like 30 years. So I mean, either way, she's not a child. So then why does she? I think that's the appeal of her, that she's so naive. That's the appeal of both her and Superman, that they're so Christ, that they're both so young, have that young mind and naivete. Um, Christ, it's like, and she's just in every like almost every iteration except for like DC Superhero Girls. Like I don't like that art style. But in like almost every not Lego either. Like I've never been attracted to Legos. But in every iteration, she's hot as fuck. You know. I mean, she's Supergirl. Like she's like the epitome of like physique for like women.
I'm not afraid of you, Scarecrow.
That's what the gas is for.
Well, that should be interesting.
Begin.
But
Kryptonians call that a beatdown.
Very afraid.
That's supposed to be clever?
obviously not. Oh, pussy. But what how does like I I so the gas is like always kind of around him, but it doesn't like affect him like it does everybody else. Uh, how many times I've tell you I don't care for you to get it? I'll come back. I need to check her inventory. If only you could like filter out stuff when you get it, like filter out the ones that are like useless. And I'll never understand that. Like there's you see all these with nothing under them. That means they're purely cosmetic. They give you no boost, like really no real increase in stats. And it's like you can make your gear look like other gear. And it's not like all the gear like so uniquely different. They're really all the same, really. Really. They're just like extensions of like the previous one or a short like small design because there's so much you could do, really. But, you know. I can go for a ham and cheese hot pocket right now. Wonder if I have enough now. Do I have enough for you? 115. You son of a. Okay. I'll try this one on my own. Let's see.
Supergirl. Begin.
Okay. Wait a minute. I gotta get up. Forward YA. Okay, if you could. How do you grow? Guard is just back? I thought it was RT.
I come to Earth in peace. Now apologize.
Really?
Did I do that?
Well,
Supergirl wins.
for fuck's sake, I can't do anything right. Why do I even bother?
Earth has a new protector. And her name is Starfire. I want to prove I'm better.
I'm not gonna lose to someone who looking like a hot Cheeto. I'm sorry. I love Starfire, but like,
We should respect this planet.
yeah, like you should get out of this bar and go somewhere else to fight. But you won't, because you don't care about the people. Wow. Christ.
You need to work out more.
Seriously?
Supergirl wins.
It's almost like, what's the point? What's the point of me doing it? Like, sitting through the fight and me doing it, trying, like, to do this, and not just let the CPU just randomly maybe do it every once in a while.
Begin.
Eh. I could, but then, like, it would just block the screen, really, with so much. Like, main 1XXY. Back XYA.
I'm not even tired. I can knock you down all day.
Who goes back in time just to hit somebody into a dinosaur? That's petty. Like, that's super petty.
Supergirl wins.
Barbara Ann Minerva.
Wow, Barbara, that's so un-Barbara like. I thought you were more sophisticated than that. Wow. I was just about to do it too. Okay, Barbara. More like barbarian.
You dishonor the goddess. I'm heartbroken.
In what way? Yeah, you go ahead and spin all four. Like a dumbass.
Supergirl wins.
As a matter of fact, I don't even think it counts when you hit them and it knocks them out before the animation starts. I think only when the animation, like, only when the animation starts, and ends, does it count. And I think when you do air power summon as a finisher for like the first round, I don't think it counts either. But I'm doing it anyway because like it's the best I can.
Begin.
Streaky's better than Dexstar.
Do you even see Streaky in this game? I wonder. He probably is in story mode, but like, I thought Streaky was like the Flash's pet. Anyway, like, if you could stop, please, sir. Christ.
Supergirl wins.
You never get what you want with this game. So it's like, why do I bother? You do it for her. That is to say, you do it for him. And her being Supergirl. Cause, oh, wow, really? I guess because I actually did it. That's why I got it.
Supergirl.
I've heard of you, Bane.
That it is I who broke the bats.
That without Venom, you're nothing.
Begin.
You love doing that. Yes! I knew if I did it in the corner, it had to hit. Had to.
Supergirl wins.
If only you gave me like bonuses for when I just do it, like or something, like Why I gotta wait till like I've done it so many times to where I don't even remember? Because there's no way of keeping up with how much of the legendary multiverse you've accomplished. Like, it doesn't even notify you in game. You'd have to go and check. So it's like,
Don't get in my way.
This is an intervention.
Kryptonians don't give up on family.
Begin.
You need to work out.
why did I think I did that?
Last call, sister.
I doubt it.
Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some other beginnings. Yeah. Still got hit with that. It's not gonna hit, is it? No, it did not.
Supergirl wins.
I guess that makes up for it.
Begin.
Which part of you hurts the worst?
Christ.
In terror.
I'm not afraid of anyone.
Oh, you're a punk. You're a punk bitch, huh? Go out like one, just like a punk bitch. He started the clash but didn't finish it. But I finished it for you. I finished it for you, you pussy.
butt.
I'm tired of Kryptonians.
Well, that's racist.
You're going to get hurt.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it too. You're going to get hurt, man. Like, obviously. What's with these pussies starting these clashes that they don't finish? Yeah, I waited. Waited just for that. But I didn't even get the benefit from it. Okay.
Supergirl wins. Begin.
Christ.
You need to work out more.
Wow, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. God damn. Sorry. Never mind, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. I'm glad I did it.
I come to Earth in peace. Now apologize.
I like this Earth.
Supergirl wins.
Yeah, I thought Streaky was the Flash's cat because I watched Crypto the Superdog and like his superpower was like they was fast, wasn't it? Like, am I wrong? Am I remembering it wrong, or did they change it, or what? Why you keep giving me these niggas I don't care about, man? Christ. I did this one with Harley then.
Harley Quinn.
shot, Tin Man.
You're not worth it.
Have you no heart?
Begin.
It's a thing where like I don't understand about Tara Strong. It's like, well, I mean, this is one thing. Like, he follows this person that I follow, who is like vocally against how they treated Batman and pretty much the whole Justice League and in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and she follows him, and like it's like you follow someone who didn't like the game, like super didn't like the game, and is vocal about it being terrible and crap, and like you were in it, you know, you got paid for it. Well, so it's like, do you just do stuff just to get paid? Like, clearly not, because like she's so vocal about the Israeli Hamas, all that stuff on her like socials. So it ain't just about that. It's like, I don't know what's her deal. Really, I don't really care, because she's got a rocking body. You know, she could start World War like 3 tomorrow. I'd still be following her. God, it's such a shame. Well, no, it's not a shame. It's not surprising. What the fuck did she just say? Oh, anyway, with all this cringy dialogue, but like, it's not surprising that she's married and has kids. One that's just graduated, which I didn't want to see on my timeline. I don't be reminded of that shit. Christ. I don't care. Yeah, like, dude, just unfollow. Because he's never going to just straight up post nudes or anything. But, you know, you never know. Maybe she'll get old and quit voice acting and she'll be a cougar and, like, she'll have her menu and stuff and all that up on her Insta and all her other socials. You never know.
A Trouseraptor!
Demented girl.
I'm gonna need a bigger bat.
Begin.
Your anger is intoxicating.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, it is a compliment, so.
Harley Quinn wins.
I think Ace Van made this AI video about Scooby Doo, like, Scooby, where you at, or something. I wanted so badly to tag Gray Deloise in it, but I know she'd come for his channel. They'd come for his channel and take all his content and stuff, and like,
Remind me to ask him for a raise.
Wait,
and
you
I just,
get paid?
Begin.
and it's like, I could start something doing that. If I did that, I could like, fuck up stuff for Ace Vane, and I like Ace Vane. You know, and I would go like viral for doing that. And, like, that's a lot. So I'll just like not be the one that incited, but if it happens, I'll be like, hey, I thought of that. You know?
Aw, didn't land on your feet, kitty.
What about Ivy? Red's a lost cause.
What did she say? She said something. She's a lost cause. And what did she have to do with you? I guess it's story mode related.
Harley Quinn wins.
Just glad I didn't break them or mess them up. Okay.
Harley Quinn.
If she don't win the first time, we'll just go back out.
Are you a wizard?
Amon's strength flows through me.
I can't work with this.
Begin.
How long till you die?
I'm a doctor, not a fortune teller.
Wow.
Harley Quinn wins.
I thought the explosion was gonna hit him. Oh well.
Supergirl.
Of course.
What's your deal?
I collect toenail clippings.
I'm way more of a sun and fun girl.
Begin.
See how stupid and random that was? And then their responses, like, hardly, like, are ever, like, realistic to, like, the response that they should give. I use the bathroom real quick.
I come to Earth in peace. We need to work out more.
Supergirl wins.
Still haven't listened to the ERB Godzilla vs. King Kong. So I haven't listened to the Godzilla album by Eminem. So much I need to do. That
I think we got off on
just
the
so
wrong
much.
foot.
Then you should stand down.
You first, big guy.
Begin.
Now apologize. Kryptonians call that a beatdown. We need to work out more. I'm not even
I remember when Evil Superman was an interesting concept. Now it's just like, when is he not evil, to be honest? Wasn't there a Batman comic where he fell from the moon and like survived? Somehow, like it's through his cape, which was attached to like his mask, his helmet mask, whatever. But his helmet mask, whatever, had like a the slit at the mouth part. So it's like, how did you survive? I mean, short answer is he's Batman. Long answer is because he's Batman. Of course.
Begin.
Remember when that bitch Yuri was like twirling her thing around deflecting fire? Like, that doesn't work that way, does it? If anything, like, her weapon should have gotten hotter on her end either way. Like, you know, it's whatever.
This girl kicked your butt.
In that Wonder Woman video game, I forgot whatever news I heard about it. I think that more news got released about it, but it's not even that much. It was so little that, of course, I don't remember. So it's like, yeah, I mean, damn, what a power move.
Supergirl wins.
But I don't really care for Wonder Woman as a character. The same reason why I don't really care for Superman as a character. Well, not really the same. I mean, I understand his character better, but Wonder Woman's, I don't really know like that, like at all. Like, what's her like reason for like protecting like humans? Really, you know? Whoa.
Make any big scores lately?
Just Batman's hot.
Begin.
Okay, no, but I don't really know her like as a person like Diana. Like, I don't know what she does or why she would even do like the normal human thing if she does do it, or why she chose to leave her home to come here to protect us when she's a goddess apparently, or a descendant of gods, whichever you want to take it. And it's like, I just don't get where her sense of justice comes from. But Superman, you know why? It's because he was raised human. He was shown the best like sides of humanity, like all the good stuff, and he embodies that, and that's why he has such a high moral code, and like doesn't abuse his power because he was raised better than that. That shows us how good of like set of parents he had, you know. And it's like,
Supergirl wins.
Wonder Woman, I don't even know. I don't even know who her mother is. I think Zeus is her father, but he made her out of like, he didn't just bang her mother. He made her out of like clay or sand or something. I don't understand it either way because I'm not into DC lore, but like, I just don't. I wouldn't find it interesting because I don't find her interesting as a character. Heard the first Wonder Woman was pretty good. The second one was terrible. They're not gonna make another one with her because they're resetting.
Sounds like a job for
Begin.
Why do you say stupid shit? But I heard that well, I mean, of course, you know, everybody heard that, like, you know, they got the universe is gonna reset anyway, so Gal Gadot is not gonna be being Wonder Woman anymore. Which is I heard, from what I saw, it kind of is a shame because she felt like she really was bringing some like real heart to the character. Even though she was basically probably like so bad that like, well, it wasn't. I guess it's not a case of like whether she's bad or not. Her accent was just so thick that like she couldn't like
I can knock you down all day.
change it, you know, or make it seem like she didn't have it to the point where all the people from Themyscira had to put on her accent to make up for that.
I will eat your heart.
Gross. Not happening. Back to the zoo.
Supergirl wins.
Never got to see Shazam 2. I heard that was bad. Heard about poor Henry Cavill. They told him he was back. This just for him to be told, oh no, you're not. We're resetting. Like goddamn.
Creepy little bug.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
I judge you by the company you keep.
Begin.
Which part of you hurts the worst?
Couldn't just be a normal. Well, you know, this is probably in Gotham, isn't it? And that makes sense. There's like so much like crime in Gotham that it's crazy anybody still stays there.
Thanks, but I'm not done.
And it's like this is probably not even like this is probably just on a regular day. It's like just regular for them.
Now apologize.
I definitely got. I'll play the story mode on stream one day. Probably like, maybe, possibly Monday. If my so-called friends don't, you know, say, "Oh, I want to stream now," and whatnot. Because they love doing that at the last minute. Something tells me it's gonna be boring. Laura Bailey is not gonna be able to keep it up for me. She's probably not. I'll trudge through it for her sake. But I doubt I'll actually be interested
I
in
mean
it.
you no harm.
She said threateningly.
This is a failure to communicate.
Begin.
She didn't say it threateningly. I mean, it was. Yeah, I guess I'll do the story so I can get the context for most of all this.
Now apologize.
Glad you appreciate my whimsy.
As if.
Why are you flirting with her? Aren't you married to Black Canary? Who would cheat on Black Canary? Who? What?
Supergirl wins.
Oh yeah, funny enough, you find his wife next. What's with all these color-coded like names, but then their outfits are like not the same color?
Why are you so angry with Cal? How could you not know? I spent the last 30.
Begin.
I don't know what I was expecting her to say different. Like, what else could she have said different?
monster.
Go ahead, underestimate. Now apologize.
Supergirl wins.
He gave me nothing I wanted, man.
Supergirl.
What? So Mr. Freeze is like, oh yeah, he is DLC, isn't he? But he's just Captain Cold. So what? Or is he just a DLC skin for Captain Cold?
How can
Yep.
you hurt so many people?
Because my wife still cruelly suffers.
Being cruel yourself won't change that.
Begin.
Yeah, he's just a skin for Cold.
Now don't you feel silly?
Those lips will turn blue.
Gross, not happening.
Man. What if Superman landed in Canada? Someone should do that. I should do that. But I'm too lazy. That should have killed.
Supergirl wins.
All that work. Remember when Invader Zim came back out of nowhere? Enter the Plorpus. I like it because it was... I can't really remember too much about it. But I did like it because it just felt like another episode of Invader Zim. That's all it felt like. It didn't feel like a way to make a new season or anything, or like something like that. It just felt like another episode of the series. And I think every sort of like reboot kind of like special or just new special of an old show should be like that. not feel like, oh, it's a continuation into something else. Make it a one-time thing. Just, make it, its own thing. Still so many to go. It's like, keep trying to. What did you try to do in this game? It's like it just keeps you back. A new one started, huh? You can go fuck yourself, actually. All the way in the ass, like balls deep. Please.
Supergirl.
I think by the time this ends, we'll be ready to end the stream because today is only 2 hours. But yeah, I'm just more of a Marvel person.
I'm still learning my way around.
Are her boobs jiggling or glistening?
Sounds like a job for Supergirl.
Couldn't tell. But
Apologize.
it's not that like I hate DC. I love Static Shock. He's like my favorite superhero after like Spider-Man. So definitely like top 1 favorite DC superhero. Speaking of, like, I heard they're not really making another Marvel vs. Capcom. They're just, I think, remastering the older ones and into like a collection or something. It's like, okay, does it really matter? Like at this point, I thought everybody who still does play, they play like at the tournaments, right? There's still Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournaments, right? I mean, if they play at tournaments, then obviously you must play at home. So, to still have the copy and still be playing after all this time, do you really need a remaster for newer consoles, But Lollipop Chainsaw Repop comes out like 26th, I think, of September. Definitely getting that because I missed out on playing the original. Like that was like one of my main reasons for getting the PS3 in the first place, was to be able to play that. But like I couldn't find it because I think it was only released physically back then. Like yeah, that was why. Couldn't find it nowhere digitally. Like on the PSN store. It just wasn't there. But now this one, it got announced that it's going to be released digitally at first. So people started asking, is it going to be physically as well? And they said yes. So like you'll have your physical copies and your digital copies and stuff. I'm probably just going to get digitally. So. Gotta make up space. Gotta beat a bunch of games before then. I think hers and his super moves should be switched. Because wouldn't it make more sense for her to like
Go ahead, underestimate me.
still remain on Earth when she does like her attack or whatever, rather than him? Because he's always like in outer space, ain't he? You know, and I don't think like it's also part of her character. She's not comfortable with her powers just yet. You know,
Girl wins.
so why would she feel comfortable going all the way out into outer space? And then Superman's is still on Earth in the clouds. Why?
Begin.
This might be the last match. I'm not sure, but I'll be live. What's the schedule? It's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah, I think it's Friday that we'll be live. Um, yeah, it's gotta be Friday because I removed the weekends, so it's Friday.
Now apologize.
Don't know what we'll be playing. Actually, I do. I think it's Street Fighter.
Work harder.
I think so because that'll be when the last tournament is on. So I have to be there for that. I'm gonna have to see what time it starts though, so I don't miss it. I may have to do it like stream early. It depends. But yeah, I really, really want to join that tournament and possibly get my last achievement so I can platinum the game. And that way I don't have to enter any more tournaments. You know, like no tournament that I don't want to enter in anymore. You know, I can just join a tournament if I feel like it. You know, and enjoy it for what it is. Train a little bit, not have to train like an hour or two trying to practice. Just to have a chance, you know. But yeah.
Begin.
But yeah, well, that's what we doing. That tournament. I may have to go live early or stay on later. I don't know. We'll see.
I come to Earth in peace. I'm not even tired.
Damn, Robin. Maybe you aren't a useless cunt after all. this will be the last one. So by the time this ends, I'll end the stream. But be live Friday. I'll let you know what time or if something changes, whatever. I know I haven't been doing that lately when I change stuff, but I will. Yeah, that's Robin, right? Not Batman. Yeah, I can't see without my glasses. Like, why are you wearing black, man? Your color scheme is red and green. Or red and black, whichever, man. Like, stick to it. More like red, yellow, and green. Really. Why even, like, use a puff of smoke to disappear? I mean, I guess for, like, in-game reasons so they don't have to animate him running back off screen or whatever, but, like... Isn't that funny? Because that's what they do for cameos. For MK1, that's what they do for them. Like, they all run off screen. And, I can't remember, like, the Mortal Kombat 1 patch. This did, like, a lot of, like, nerfing. Which doesn't give me, much hope for, like, the future. Because... Sorry. It's like, what's his name said? MK Tom Brady? Like, how if you just nerf everybody, eventually it would just get... Everything's gonna be just boring. You know? So if you buff everyone, that would be better. But they haven't. You know? Like, now they're gonna come for Johnny eventually, because everybody's talking about Johnny. And he already got, like, nerfed before. So it's like, please don't take my boy away from me. He's my child. You can't have him. But yeah. I think that's it for today. I will see you on Friday. Bye.